The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Cleveland. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson.
Screen play set up for Williams.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 16 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
It's a 4-yard pickup there to lose it with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Jackson to throw. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here at the first down. Big gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it's good enough for a Baltimore first down. Here's the option play now to the left.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now, both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago.
12 carries, 53 yards.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Browns come into this one still undefeated this deep in the year despite the one tie. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11. To throw is Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try to draw now with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On second and 11 now. Watson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. From the gun, here's Watson.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 17th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
So part of it was a passing game that drove him down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Jackson. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
His back is more dependable safety game, so he went back to him in his first read was cover. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
They begin this drive with Chubb.
And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Jakeem Grant. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
He'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable for Grant. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Here's Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Off the option, here's Williams.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jamal Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Ravens take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Watson going to keep it again.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Down Peoples-Jones. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They juked him, and he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Jackson, options out left. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
territory, backed up, in good situation. It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. A give running right is Chubb. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Chubb on the counter. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Got a little daylight. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown number 70. And the Browns extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in on a 14-win campaign. Blankenship out for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Ravens offense back out there. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Looking sideline, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.